This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How is everybody doing? My name is Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How is everybody doing? How has your day been? Has it been good? Has it been helpful? Has it been a day where you made a lot of progress? How is everybody? I'm looking forward to hear what you guys have to say and how everybody is doing. A lot to discuss, and I have some updates from a Trinidadian standpoint, and we want to start there. I want to start there and give you guys an insight into what they have been saying in their camp so that you guys can be up to speed with things. So what I'm going to do right now is to play what's been happening from the Trinidad and Tobago side of things, especially from their 18-year-old mercurial talent, Kyle Ouvry, and what he's been saying being part of the Trinidadian camp as well. And you will also hear the voice as well of another player, part of the Trinidadian squad as well. So listen carefully for Jamal Williams. But first, Kyle Ouvry, who is getting ready to represent Trinidad and Tobago in these upcoming games against Jamaica.
You finally had a chance now to come into an official Trinidad and Tobago camp ahead of 2 international games. What does this feel like for you, and what does it mean?
It's a very big opportunity for me, and I'm just very happy to be here with the squad and to be able to live this experience and just keep on growing as a player, and obviously to represent Trinidad is a lot of pride for me and my family.
6 months ago, would you have thought in your wildest dreams that this opportunity would come knocking so early?
Well, what I do is that I stay ready for anything so that when opportunities arise, I could seize and take my chance. So I don't know if I expected this to come so fast, but I was ready for it.
How would you describe yourself as a player? We had a chance to see you in the St. Martin game. A lot of people were happy with what they saw, but you in particular, how would you describe yourself?
I describe myself as a player who likes to take risks, that brings the ball forward, and always looking to make a difference, and first and foremost, help the team to victory.
What's your journey been like? We know you were born in France. Your mom is Trinidadian.
Yes.
You had the experience, in France to develop yourself. Then you moved to the US. With Sporting Kansas. Go through it for us.
So I'm born in France. My dad is from Guadeloupe, and my mom is from Trinidad. And I grew up for the most part in the US. So I've moved around quite a lot, and I'm very privileged to have had the chance to live in many countries because I've gotten to see multiple cultures, have it be football-wise, off the field, and just very enriching.
Now that you're here, what are you hoping to achieve or to accomplish? Obviously, the goal is always to play at the highest level, and your journey you're ongoing right now. Tell us about what you're hoping to get out of this.
Out of this in Jamaica. What I'm hoping is to be able to help the team to victory, to perform well for myself also, and to be able to to show that Trinidad could play football.
What's it been like with the new teammates? You came into camp yesterday. You had a feel of what it is. You had one session under your belt. Tell us about that.
Well, the vibe is great. The vibe is great. The fellas, they really helped me join in the group and feel very comfortable. So far so good.
The key for us in these two games, obviously, the bigger picture is the two nations league matches later in this month. What do you think is going to be the key for us in terms of what we're trying to get out of these two matches?
I think the key is going to be confidence. I know we'll be up against a big Jamaican team, but we need to have confidence in what we do and play our football, because if we go out there and do what we know how to do, we'll be able to pose lots of problems. My name is Kylie Overy. I'm 18 years old. I'm with the Trinidad and Tobago national football team, and I'm really happy to be here and train to the bone.
That's Kylie Overy from Trinidad. What about Jamal Williams? What does he have to say in relation to these games as well? I see the comments, and I would like to firstly acknowledge everyone that have tuned in. If you guys are just tuning in, good evening to everybody, and I hope everybody is having a pleasant evening so far and a productive day by extension. So you heard just a while ago from Kyle Overy, born in France to a father from Guadeloupe, Steph and Overy, who played for Guadeloupe at the Gold Cup in 2007, the same Guadeloupe team that went to the semi-finals before being eliminated by Mexico. 2009, they went to the quarterfinals, and they had a group stage exit in 2011. His father played for New York Red Bulls, Sporting Kansas City, and that's where Kylie Overy is playing right now, Sporting Kansas City. Now we're going to hear from Jamal Williams, and as he aims to get some playing time. So,
it must feel really good to be back into the Trinidad and Tobago setup. It's been almost 3 years since you haven't been around the national team. You were part of Gold Cup teams, World Cup qualifying teams as well. How do you feel to be back?
It's a very special feeling to be back with the guys, and I've been waiting for this opportunity a long time. As I say, it's almost 3 years I haven't been here. So in this moment, I'm very thankful and very happy to join the group.
What was that period like for you? Because you started playing domestic football even before your peers in Trinidad and Tobago. We were done with COVID. You were still active in Central America in the leagues that you were playing in. And seeing the national team playing, having games and not being able to be part of it. You had some issues, first passport, then visa, but you were able to come to that. What was that process like?
Yeah, it was very difficult for me at the moment because, I'm very anxious to be a part of the team, watching the guys in training, watching the guys playing tournaments, and not being able to join the team. It was very difficult for me, but I was always patient, always had faith in God that one day that my opportunity will come again. And as you can see, I am today a part of the group.
You're informed now with your club in El Salvador. You guys are doing well. What's the football like in El Salvador, and you being there, how has that helped you over the past couple of years?
Yeah, right now at this moment I'm in a very good form. I've been scoring goals for my club, and for me, honestly, it helped me a lot playing professional football in El Salvador because the football there is a lot different, more tactical, physical, not too much, but more tactical, and growing and learning a lot from the guys there in El Salvador. It's been good for me.
Now that you're here now, what are you hoping to accomplish? What sort of contribution you're hoping to make to this sport?
Now that I'm here, I see it's a very young group, and I'm willing to bring my experience that I have from El Salvador into this group. I want to be an example for some of the younger guys, and hopefully I can play my best, do my best, help the team to win these two friendly games, and help coach to make a final decision on me.
Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica is two friendlies, but always there's a rivalry that has existed for years. What is going to be the key for us in these matches and playing in Jamaica?
Okay. The key for us here, we know that the Jamaican team, they're a very good team. They play very fast. They're very fast players. So I think the key for us is that we stay focused for the 90 minutes plus, and we take into plan what the coaches have to teach us and to put into this game. And I think that we need to play fast, stay alert at all times, and hopefully we can come out with a victory.
What do you have to say to some of your teammates, back in Trinidad now, who are getting the chance to play professional football again with the league starting this weekend? Some words of advice to them, especially now that you are out there and you're seeing the opportunities available.
To me, my advice to them is very short. Respect the game, and the game will respect you. Disrespect the game, and it will disrespect you. This is normal. I have started in Trinidad, and now that you can see I have an opportunity to be playing outside professionally. and it all begins home. No matter where you think, it begins home. Just respect the football, stay professional, and the doors will open from there. Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
That's Jamal Williams for Trinidad and Tobago, and before him, you heard the voice of Kylie Ouvray. So those were the two individuals that you heard from. Very much so. So that's the latest from the Trinidad point of things. They trained at the Captain Horace World Center of Excellence this evening, and they also had a light session on Wednesday evening as well. So they'll turn their attention towards traveling to Montego Bay now. As for those Kingstonians that are aware, it's a 3-hour journey, or if you want to be technical, 2 hours and 50 minutes, 2 hours and 45. If you're one of those hipsters that like to speed on the road, which I don't recommend, you could be there in 2 hours and 10 minutes or 2 hours flat. And I guess depending on the time in the morning that you go, because if you go early morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., there's no traffic. So the only thing that is stopping you is stoplights. And of course, the toll where you pay and then you proceed from there. So that is what is next on the journey from the Trinidadian standpoint. Now, let's have a discussion in relation to the Jamaican standpoint. But first, let us have a look at what you guys are saying in the comments, and then we'll get into a little bit of analysis. Let's start from the top. Okay. Javon Wilson says, "One love, my brother." One love, guys. One love. Go ahead and hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary. Timur Peterkin says, "Up like 7-1." Brown Bear says, "Up, up." Student Michael Elliott says, "Up, Simon." Jade Green says, "Great news, Simon. Thanks for sharing the info. You are most welcome." How can you watch the match? Okay, so a simple way to watch the match, right, is that you come to the Montego Bay Sports Complex to watch the game. Yes, yes. Tariq says, "Greetings, greetings," yes. What footage are you referring to? King Expert says, "Blessings, Uncle Simon." Blessings, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Actually got to see my nephews quite recently as well. I saw my nieces a few months ago. So yeah, Uncle Simon has been around quite a bit. Did the UK boys train today? Yes. Shamar Gordon says, "Up, Simon." How are you, Shamar? How close is this to a full-strength TNT team? The truth is, it's not close to a full strength. The vast majority are domestic-based players. The vast majority. But you do have players like Ouvray, who plies his trade the Sporting Kansas City in the United States. And of course, you do have Jamal Williams, who is playing in El Salvador at this point in time. Noah Powder, he's unattached, but he's somebody that has played with New York Red Bull second team, Orange County, Real Monarchs, Real Salt Lake, Indy 11, FC Tulsa. So he has international experience. So Noah Powder is somebody that will offer a different dimension to the Trinidadians, and certainly one to look at for sure. Marvin Phillip. Now, with Marvin Phillip, yes, he has played football outside of Trinidad, and at the same time, he's an experienced player. 38 years old. He's going to be 39, a goalkeeper from 2007. He and John Michael Williams were the individuals that were part of this Trinidadian reform, in a sense, that came to Jamaica for the Caribbean Cup in 2008. If you guys remember the latter stages, of course, Jamaica drew that game 1-1 at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Jamaica has only ever played 2 games at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium, 2 games they've ever played there. And one of them was a 6-0 victory over the Bahamas, and the other was a 1-1 draw against Trinidad and Tobago. Eric Vernon was the goal scorer in that game. And in the Bahamas game, you had some great goal scorers. You had Luton Shelton with a hat-trick, Taron Marshall with a goal, and Dion Burton with 2 goals. So that's how things looked from that angle. But overall, 5 football matches have ever been played at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Cuba took on Antigua and Barbuda, Cuba winning that game 3-0. Haiti took on Guadeloupe, and Guadeloupe defeated Haiti 3-2. Haiti were eliminated based on results. Now heading to the other group that took place in the Caribbean Cup in 2008. Grenada, they defeated Barbados 4-2. And Jamaica 1-1, with Errol McFarlane getting on the score sheet for the Trinidad and Tobago outfit. So, we've had a look at many different aspects. Now, let's take a bit more in terms of the comments. Let's see what everybody else has been saying in the comments now, shall we? TNT Premier League starts tomorrow. We will see the quality of places up and running. Yes, it does start tomorrow, but as you know, the players that Jamaica will play against, this is the first time that the league is restarting since COVID. So 3 years. 3 years, no football. Yes, Mr. Osborne, they did. Yes, absolutely. Yes, the players have arrived. Yes, that is the situation, 100%. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary. All right, guys? Good. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, good. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Yeah, a lot of teams would be rusty, but I hope it's a good showing nonetheless, says Lime. It will be a challenging game, but what the Trinidadian team has that the Jamaican team does not have, the reality of the situation is this. Trinidad, despite the 1-week carnival break, they trained together and have had more training sessions than Jamaica. Quite naturally, because they were together from January. But despite the amount of training sessions they've had, they still had a break. And Angus Eve spoke to the point about that break meant, in many senses, like a reset. Now, Jamaica have not had a reset under Coach Halgrimson. So that's a benefit in Jamaica's side of things. In addition to that, the quality is on the Jamaican side. That's where the quality resides. The Montego Bay Sports Complex. The Montego Bay Sports Complex is a venue where Jamaica has had a lot of pleasant memories. Jamaica qualified for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup at that very same venue, defeating Honduras by 2-1 February 2011. Jason Wright scoring a brace in that game. 2012, Adrian Mariappa made his debut for Jamaica alongside Nyron Nosworthy. What else happened at the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Well, we have to go to 2014. 2014, where Jamaica won the Caribbean Cup title on home soil. Penalty shootout defeating Trinidad and Tobago. The same venue where Jamaica played Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean Cup final. Same place. Very, very same place. 2015, Giles Barnes scored on his debut against Venezuela. Daniel Gordon scored against Cuba in a 3-0 victory. The Montego Bay Sports Complex have had good results. And on the 3-year anniversary, Jamaica will face Trinidad and Tobago at the same venue where they took on Bermuda on the exact day 3 years ago. It was a friendly international where Jamaica had 2 COVID-19 cases. Jordan Fletcher scored the opener, and Kemar Bushy-Beckford scored the other. That's right. And that is all she wrote. Interesting, isn't it? Very much so. Majority, yeah. Majority for sure. Well, I'm presently not in Montego Bay, but you will find on social media players posting bits and pieces of the training sessions for sure. Productive. Very, very productive. The squad adjusted. I'm seeing some new faces within the training session of the broadcast. For example, the Mona goalkeeper it doesn't mean that he's going to be, because somebody is training with the squad doesn't mean that they're going to be part of the selection for the Trinidad game. This is not the first time, and it won't be the last time where you have supplement players to the team, but it does not mean that that individual is going to be eligible, or I wouldn't say eligible, but will be in the frame of mind for selection for the 2 games. What are my thoughts on Coach Hallgrimsson? Well, organized, hardworking, tenacious, considerate, and an eye for detail, and recognizes the importance of every single stakeholder. That is critical. That is important. And that should not be brushed aside. Yeah, hopefully it gets back up on there. Or I was saying the TNT Premier League teams would be rusty. Yeah, as I can imagine. Hey, Siobhan Pierce, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. To be honest with you, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if I don't know the answer to that question, but I don't think it's anything for everybody to be alarmed about. Nothing along those lines. Nothing to be alarmed about. Nothing to be alarmed about. But what I do know is that tomorrow, being Friday, there will be a press briefing at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. So that would mean that the public, or at least those individuals that are part of the media, will have an opportunity to not only engage with Coach Hallgrimsson, but take some shots in terms of photos of the players. So yesterday's training session was not today's training session was not open to the public. Yes, sir. Good night, Simon. Yeah. What are you speaking about? Would the game be shown on TV? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Okay. Well, as you know, Malcolm X, this platform is accuracy, reliability, and credibility. So if there's something factual, I'm going to say it. So that's what I'll say there. And for now, that's where we are at this point in time. That's where we are right now. Tomorrow, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to speak about the preview, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago preview. We're going to look at a few things in particular. We're going to look at preview for the game. We're going to look at the head-to-head. We're going to look at the Trinidadian style of things. We're going to look at the history between both teams. So that is what we're going to do in tomorrow's preview for you guys to look forward to. And we're also going to look at Jamaica's history in terms of utilizing the surface at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. What's Jamaica's record in using the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Is it a good record? Is it a not so good record? What has Jamaica's history been like at the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Is it one that we can reflect upon? You know, many people forget this was opened June 2010. Yeah, June 2010. That's when this venue was opened. But how good has this venue been? Has it been successful to Jamaica? Has it been a venue where there have been good results for Jamaica? Is it a venue where Jamaica can reflect on and say, this is a stadium which has produced good results? This is the first time that Jamaica will be playing a friendly match, any international, at the Montego Bay Sports Complex since 2020. And that is when Jamaica defeated Bermuda by 2-0. Now, the Reggae Girls played there and they won. They defeated Paraguay by 1-0. They did. 2019, well, It was Jamaica 1, Guyana 1. You guys know who the scorer was in that game? Yeah, Javan East himself. He was the man in that game. A little bit earlier, same calendar year, Jamaica hit Antigua and Barbuda for 6 in that game. But what we will do tomorrow is look a little bit deeper into the history. How has Jamaica really done at the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Is it a good omen for Jamaica? That's something that we will explore. That is something that we'll consider, think about, and process. Okay, guys? So, something for us to bear in mind, something for us to think about in relation to, Montego Bay Sports Complex. 2015, Jamaica 2, Venezuela 1, and Jamaica 3, Cuba 0. That's 2015. And we certainly know what happened in 2014, don't we? Quite a bit of results that calendar year. It was a year where there was success for Jamaica, quite a bit. In terms of the Caribbean Cup triumph, it was Winfred Schaefer's first trophy for Jamaica, first and only. And it helped Jamaica qualify for the Copa America Centenario. Because remember, the 2015 edition of the Gold Cup, 2015 edition of the Copa America, rather, Jamaica was invited. For the 2016 edition, it was based on, that's right, qualification via the Caribbean Cup. That's how it transpired. And do you guys know the last time that Jamaica lost at the Montego Bay Sports Complex? 2013. And you know who was the team that defeated Jamaica? Trinidad and Tobago. But yeah. Not gonna happen, folks. Not going to happen at all. So just take that off your brain. Remove that from your mind completely. Because that is not going to happen. Okay? Good. So now that we have that sorted out, let's talk about another matter, shall we? And what is that in particular? Well, we're going to talk specifically in relation to what you guys are saying in the comments. And just a reminder to you guys as well, if you guys haven't already, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, guys? Hit the like button and then hit the subscribe button. Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay. See what you guys are saying in the comments. P1. Oh boy, I tell you, it's not easy, you know. Blake, you convinced JD, don't it? How was the field at the Montego Bay Sports Complex? It's suitable for play. Suitable for play. Montego Bay needs improvement. Well, room for improvement in all aspects. Will be my first time going to Catherine Hall. Is it better to watch from grandstand or bleachers? In terms of watching it, I would have to say grandstand. A grandstand in terms of watching the game in particular. Who else is planning on going to the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Let's see you guys. Raise your hand in the comments, guys. Who is going to the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let us know. Who's coming to the Montego Bay Sports Complex? Let us know. Let us know. Let's hear what you guys have to say. aside from the pitch, I think the stadium itself needs renovation. The National Stadium, Jarrett Park, Montego Bay Sports Complex, room for improvement in all stadiums. I think, for us to one day be at a stage to host an under 17 FIFA World Cup, there's a few more upgrades that need to happen. Sure. Whisper Brace. Let me tell you guys something. Whisper, if he comes on and scores on debut, whoo, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, because Trinidad and Tobago are in the hundreds, Jamaica are in the 60s. So a loss would affect Jamaica. So it's important to win. Grandstand. Fernandes scoring this Saturday, mark my word. Game 1 2-1 in favor of Jamaica. Well, I'll do my preview on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do my preview. Whether it's a FIFA date or not, quality points are awarded in matches, even if it is outside of a FIFA window. Good question. Otherwise, I don't think so. Can't forget when they stole the equipment. Thanks, Grandstand. It is then just crazy that I can't get tickets until I drive down. I hope it's not sold out. You're gonna drive down on Saturday afternoon, I'm guessing. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You will be fine. Nothing to worry about at all. All right? All will be well. It will. No need to worry. You guys will be able to get through. Yeah, man, trust me. Yeah, man, it will work out. Just give it a little bit of time. It will. Coach Daniel 80 says Jamaica 6, Trinidad 0. I'll give you my prediction tomorrow, but I love your confidence. If Jamaica wins two games, it has the possibility of doing so, but it will determine a number of things. One, the margin of the victory, and also two, if Jamaica goes and makes 8 substitutions, then no, it won't count. The points won't be. Yeah. Eric Sewell says, big up, Simon. Big up. How are you doing? Well, not that I'm aware of. I don't think it's going to be on television. John also got his documents yet. Yes, I believe so. I hope it's broadcast because I live in Canada. I won't be able to watch it. Yeah. So how is everybody feeling, though? Is everybody optimistic? Is everybody doing well? How are things? Is everybody looking forward? Let me know what you guys have to say in the comments. Any questions that you guys have, do let me know. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Mr. Preston, morning from where the World Cup was hosted. Hope you and your family are doing well. Morning, how are you? You're in Qatar now? Really? Really? You're in Qatar. Interesting. Simon, are all British born players here? I believe so. Whisper off to goal. Dejon Richards. And it's Richards. His name is Whisper, but you have to say it loudly. Clive Walcott says up. Ricky Dunn. Do you think we'll see John Russell in the Nations League? Maybe. Okay, what's going on in Qatar right now? And with a Somalian passport, you don't need a Qatari visa? Just asking. Do you like what the coach is doing for the team thus far? 150 million% yes. I am very happy. I'm content about how things have progressed, and I'm excited about this idea moving forward. There's 2 games, and of course the games before, all being well. Yeah, before the Nations League semi-finals and the Gold Cup. With the boys 100%, so we can start the year off with victories. Yeah. Whisper the next Mattox. No, I think Richards. I think Richards, if he stays grounded and focused, then it could be a more fruitful career than what Mattox had. I'm disappointed that Mattox didn't pursue a career in Europe. At the end of the first season at Vancouver Whitecaps, that's what I felt, where he could be. I'm not saying specifically England, but for me, he could have played in Europe. Very quiet compared to when the World Cup was happening. No, you don't need for Somali passport. I do hold a UK passport, Chops. Okay, nice. Because if you're a Jamaican passport holder, you need a Qatari visa. Of course, if you're in the country for more than 24 hours. So when I went there, I didn't need a Qatari visa. So I was okay. I hope the 12-man Field stands Jamaica will play at their best. You know, I anticipate fans there. I really do. Because Western Jamaica have been yearning for football. And I remember the support for the Reggae Girls game back in November. So I feel that Western Jamaica will support come Saturday. And come Tuesday, yeah, I know it's the middle of the week. I know it's a midweek game. However, once you hear the word whisper, you know the purple and white will be out in their numbers. And after that, when you're bearing in mind the fans of Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, they're going to want to see one of their own grace the field. Just like the millions and, well, not millions, but the thousands of people that flock to Old Trafford every fortnight. When I went in October, I got to see Cristiano Ronaldo play, train, warm up, but he didn't take the field against Spurs. Walked right down the tunnel. Saw Bruno Fernandes score. Saw Fred score for United. I never think that would happen. But those are the moments that some Jamaicans are looking forward to seeing the likes of Hutchinson and Lambekisa and Roberts and others. This is the moment that they're waiting for. This is what they're anticipating. This is what they're working towards. This is what they're looking towards. All of that. Every single one of them. Looking forward to it. Yeah. So it's going well. Trinidad and Tobago had their second session today. Jamaica's been in camp for a little bit longer. The quality lies with Jamaica, despite having 12 of the 25 players in the squad who are uncapped. Yeah. KS Sports TV says, big up Simon, big up KS Sports. How are you? How are things? Hope you're doing well. What's new? Let us know what you guys are saying. All right. I'll do a little 11 for you guys so you guys can be able to have a look at things and we can process it. Yeah. We can look at it. And from there, we can say, okay, well, this 11 could work, or that 11 is, you know. So we can look at it. How does that sound? Yeah, well, look at. Yeah, most definitely it has been productive in terms of the day as a whole. How is everybody else doing? Is everybody else doing okay? Everybody else feeling good, confident, looking forward to the weekend? How much of you guys are really looking forward to Saturday? Let us know. Let us know exactly how you feel. I'm intrigued to hear what you have to say. Here Sports TV says, might be at the match on Tuesday. Okay. That's good. Very glad to hear that. Hopefully that you can be able to. Yeah, you guys can also let me know. You guys can hail me up if you see me. Marshall says, greetings, Simon from Brazil. Muito obrigado, amigo. Muito obrigado. You seem to have a great bond with the coach. I won't come Saturday, but I'll be at the game Tuesday. Why not? You're working on Saturday? Yo, drive, man. Drive on the toll, man. The toll is just $1,900 one way. Come on, man. It's $1,900 on the toll one way. And coming back is $1,900. So that's $3,800 that you have to have on you, right? You fill up your tank of gas, right? Boom, boom. Man, are you with that? Todo bem? Todo bem? But yeah. Guys, you heard what Coach Hallgrimson said, right? That everybody has to be on the same page. Giovanni Hall says, tuning in from Missouri, keep it up, my G. Enough respect, the best in the business for Jamaica football. Thank you very much, Giovanni Hall. Really, really appreciate it. Truly grateful for your support. Where's everybody else? Is everybody in the United States? In Canada, raise your hand. Any subscribers in Canada, raise your hand. Any subscribers in the United States, raise your hand. Any subscribers in the United Kingdom, raise your hand. Any subscribers in South America, raise your hand. Any subscribers in the continent of Africa, raise your hand. Any subscribers down in Australia, in New Zealand, or in the Pacific Islands, make sure that you raise your hand right now. Those in the Middle East, Marhaban, Ishmi Simon, Suritu Bilikaika. Blair Video says Houston, Texas. Okay, Texas. Houston, Texas. Houston Dynamo. Houston is very hot. Very hot. I know Dallas, El Paso, Austin, and now Houston. That is a compelling factor. I have I have heard of efficient football. Indeed, it is something that I have thought about for sure. Orlando in the place. Chemo, what's going on? How many players from this roster would you call for Mexico? Well, that is dependent upon how they play in these two games. The players are going to have to pick themselves there, just like Coach Algrimson said. So for me, it'll depend on how they perform. I might say to myself, wow, Colin Anderson scored 3 goals in 2 games. We'll have to take Colin Anderson to Mexico. Or I could be like, Amari Hutchinson shouldn't only be on the plane to Mexico, but Amari Hutchinson should start against Mexico. So it really depends. Kevin DFM says Orlando. Okay, Orlando. Kemal Day, the Bahamas. Wait, you're a Jamaican in the Bahamas or you're a Bahamian in the Bahamas? Kaizoa. How did you learn your languages? Okay, so I was born in Jamaica. So my dad's side of the family is from England. My mom's side is from India. I went to Hillel Academy, prep and high school. It was compulsory to do both French and Spanish up until sixth form. So that's exactly what I did. In university, I minored in French, and I also got a degree for that certifies me that I could speak French. I could speak English. I could teach French, and also teach English to French native speakers. Spanish, I kept it up until sixth form, and I practiced this through listening to music to practice and replicate the vocabulary. Traveling as well, I've traveled to Mexico, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, and states within the United States, which Spanish is extremely vocal. Hindi, the same. Music and Bollywood. Portuguese, writing it is a challenge for me. Understanding it and speaking it, cool. No problems there. Hopefully that answers your question. Patois? I learn a thing is MMIG. Well, you can watch it at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. What's my honest take on Whisper? I believe that Whisper has a left foot as valuable as Robin Van Persie. That's my honest take on it. His left foot is worth more than many persons' houses. That left foot is crucial, critical. And for me, you'll see. You see some fireworks. Lee's from New York, New York. What's up? Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. Whereabouts in New York? Manhattan. Shamar Gordon says Fort Myers, Florida. Okay. Okay, you know Sunrise, you know Fort Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Port St. Lucie, Orlando, Naples, Kendall, West Palm, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Jamaican in the Bahamas. Okay, big up, man. Big up, big up, big up. I know Nassau is going to host the Carifta Games quite soon, the track and field Carifta Games. Steel Dragon says North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina, East Coast, East Coast. Will both matches be played in Mobile? No. The first match will be in Montego Bay, while the second match will be at the National Stadium. No, I always do my preview the day before the game, not 2 days before. The day before the game is where I do the preview. Big up yourself with blessings always, my general. Big up yourself, general. You don't know. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Shamar Gordon says, yeah. Okay. Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie, all right. Jilo T, what's up, bro? Big up, big up, big up. Yep. Anybody in the house from Sunrise, Fort Lauderdale, Plantation, Weston, Key West, Miami? Anybody in the house from West Palm, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Atlanta, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Maryland, DC, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Boston, Massachusetts, Maine, Delaware, LA, California, Texas, Minnesota, Kansas, Kentucky, New Mexico, Arizona. Where are you all? Bahamas versus TNT. That's right, Bahamas will play TNT in the Nations League soon. That's right. That should be a good game. St. Pete's, Florida. Tampa, yes. St. Petersburg, yes. That is where Tampa Bay Rowdies play their games, St. Pete's, right? Yeah. Any news on where tickets will be sold for Tuesday's match? Yes. Fontana, Pharmacy, and Western Sports. Miramar, big up. Atlanta in the house. Bop, 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 bop. I'm going to go Atlanta 3 times in my life. Jilla T says Lake Worth, Florida. Lake Worth in the place. Tom Ford, Orlando. Manapar with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Ooh, Orlando in the house. California, Texas, Oregon, Washington, Seattle, Alaska, Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Quebec, Nunavut, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Calgary, Manitoba, Winnipeg, London, Manchester, Leeds, Lancashire, Yorkshire, Newcastle, Sunderland, Cornwall, Bristol, Kent, Surrey, Sussex, Gloucestershire, Worcestershire, Buckinghamshire, Rutland, Shropshire, Cardiff, Swansea, Newport, Basel, Zurich, Luzerne. Where are you guys? Coral Springs, okay. Half an hour drive up from South Florida. Well, it's technically South Florida. Half an hour drive from Pembroke Pines, thereabouts. Okay, all right. Newark, New Jersey. Big up yourself, Winston. Newark, New Jersey in the chat. Okay. Newark, New Jersey. Not too far from where the game was, Jamaica, Argentina, which is Harrison, New Jersey. Harrison, Newark, not too far from each other. So, okay, cool. Big up Winston. Hope you're doing well. Youth Inspiration of Tifton, New York, New York. Okay, all right, cool. Kane Boss says West Palm. Okay. Carrie says, I bet it's really cool being a polyglot. I look up to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm grateful that I had parents that sent me to one of the best schools in the country. I'm grateful to God for giving me a brain that I can retain information over a long stretch of time. So I'm going to keep working hard and trust that everything else will fall into place. To be honest with you, Kone Boss, I don't think so. But if there is an update tomorrow, I'll let you know. I will. If there's any updates, I will let you know. And that's a fact. I will. school next to ASK better than ASK, because our school is Jamaican-born people. That's a school for expats, but Jamaican-born people come to Hillel. Yeah. Look, ASK is our rivals. They're our rivals. So when we play each other in any sport, it's the Kingstonites derby, the Uptown derby, the Northeast St Andrew derby. It's a match you don't want to lose. And trust me, I've been on the better side of losses against ASK, and they have so much moat, and they go on and on and on. Oh, remember that time we were Salad Simon in 2005? Remember that time that was Salad Simon in 2005, and we had that one-on-one with the keeper? They just keep going on and on and on and on. Anyways, East Orange, New Jersey. Okay. Philly in the house. Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Okay. All right. Tomorrow you will see it. Okay. You will see it tomorrow. Tomorrow. It will all come to fruition. Tomorrow. So give it a bit of time, and you will see it tomorrow. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys will see it. For sure. It's the first thing tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, you'll see a predicted lineup. Okay. So you guys can look out for that. I think we need more schools like Hillel and ASK. Well, you have quality academics, you have Maths Unlimited, but if you talk in schools of that particular mold, then I would have to say to you, yes, I do think that we do. For sure. Yeah. So yeah. 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 My friend, give it a little bit of time and it will come to place, because I'm not going to tell you something that is not true. Okay? So I'm being frank with you guys. This is not the place for speculation. This is the place for facts, not speculation. Who do you think could be the game changer for Saturday? Whisper, Amari Hutchinson, Tyler Roberts. New York Rosedale. Okay. Yep, I've seen it on Instagram as well. And it is absolutely exciting to see it. I'm really happy. I really am. I'm glad to see it. I really am. So hopefully all of this now translates to wins and victories on the field of play now. That is the next step now. That's what needs to happen. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Montego Bay is North Coast, so there's some fantastic accommodations on the North Coast. So I didn't expect or anticipate anything less at all. Didn't surprise me at all. So that wasn't any surprise. Let me. Well, they've been submitted to the JFF, and now it's for them to be processed now. So Roy Simpson has the documents, and Roy Simpson would set it on to Pico, and I would take it from there. But yeah, you guys know already. Echo Reeks, that's it's Montego Bay. It's a top-notch hotel. So I'm not going to call out the name of the hotel, but it's one of the best in the parish of St. James. Yeah. There have been other occasions where this has happened. It's just that it's not like social media was around in certain occasions. Like, yes, Instagram was around in 2013, but it didn't have stories like it did now. It didn't have IG stories in 2013 when Lloyd Doyley and Mariappa and Wes Morgan and Jazz Barnes and McAnuff and McCleary was around. Charles Bramo, how are you doing? Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Gilla T, hope you're doing well, boss. Thank you very much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And you guys know already accuracy, reliability, and credibility. You guys see my title right there, right? Football analyst. And that's exactly what I have been since the first time you guys saw me in 2010. And that's exactly what I am. I'm not a journalist. I'm a football analyst. After last Sunday, a good win today in Manchester. Yeah, 4-1. I mean, conceding a goal takes the gloss off the victory a little bit, but it's good to bounce back to winning ways. And I do think that 3-goal margin is sufficient. I think getting 1 or 2 in Real Betis will kill the game. So now it's about ensuring that pick up 3 points in the league, because this will be the last league game before the international window. Of course, there's another Europa League game and an FA Cup fixture, but this is the last Premier League game of the window. Simon, did you watch the team train? I did on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'm not in Montego Bay. And Ian Hibbert, I do my thoughts in relation to lineups and so on the day before the game. No, they're not staying at Half Moon. But isn't Half Moon for couples or... Yeah, couples. Whether married couples or unmarried couples, isn't Half Moon for couples? I didn't know it was like for families now, because back in my parents' day, I heard it was just for couples, man and woman. So has it changed? But no, they're not at Half Moon. I think if we get a good result from these games, we'll be more confident. Of course, because winning breeds momentum, confidence, scoring goals becomes more of a habit, and that synergy, that unity, that togetherness, that egalitarian state will all be together within the unit by extension. So it is going to be an environment worth looking forward to, worth coming back to in another week or so from now. So the players that you see now, yeah, they play Saturday, they play Tuesday, they fly back, and then a week time they have to come back to the island or just fly directly from London straight to Mexico City. Okay, all right, cool. I guess things have changed, because when I was a kid, a little over 2 decades ago, my parents said it was just for couples, and that's the reason why I didn't get to go. So as times have changed. But okay. You guys remember the Ritz-Carlton? That was the best hotel in St. James was the best hotel. The best. But time to change. Half moon is great, you know, when you have bearing in mind the golf, spa, cove. Yes, but that doesn't apologies. That doesn't mean that all the players in this 25 are not all the players that will travel to Mexico. So there will be a few changes. There will be. But Reggae Boyz, folks, tickets at the gate. There will be tickets sold at the gate, yes, and tickets at Fontana Pharmacy and also at Western Sports. No, not at all. Simon has whispered the face of Jamaican football now. No, I wouldn't say he's the face of Jamaican football. Could he be the face of Jamaican football in a year or two from now? Yeah, he could. But he's not the face of Jamaican football right now. Could he be in a little few years? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. How can you watch the game? Come to the Montego Bay Sports Complex, 6 o'clock on Saturday. Thanks, guys, for watching. Truly appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Put your score predictions below. We'll have the preview tomorrow, but let us know your score predictions. Let us know your score predictions in the comments below. Okay, guys? Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content tomorrow. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz Commentary.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Yes, Reggae Boyz commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz commentary. Subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order?
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.